Might be better. And I couldn't... Eek. It's like... Let me open up chat. Alright. Have it be known, though, I was almost on time. Which was almost on time. Alright. Looks better. I bet it does, yeah. Nothing that turning it off and on again won't help with. Oh, we can turn off blaring on internet. One sec. You looking? See you in a bit, Ghost. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, someone mentioned last stream that the worm area is where the third body part is. And I very much dislike that. But I also know we have a map and we've only explored like half the island. Okay. Alright, let's go get some water and stab some fish. Because we're going on an adventure and we need to prep. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Do we even have the stuff to make the foxtrotter or whatever it's called? I don't think that's what it's called. Alright. Come on, fishies. Come here, fishy, fishy. Got it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we're gonna need like 25 tanks where we're going. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary. And we're gonna need to really stock up on food and water, so... We're definitely gonna have to get rid of 1 or 2 tanks. We'll keep the 1 extra for reserve, but...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks. High capacity, standard. What do we need to make? We still have the body wall. Okay. We don't have the polyaniline. Because that requires this sea anemone. Which we don't currently have. Plasteel ingot. 3 diamonds. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which I'm pretty sure is what it takes to make an ingot. Oh, it takes 5. Wait, that's what I needed to make the ingot though, right? Yeah. Okay. Class steel ingot. I feel like we should probably also make a penguin. Yeah, we got one young cotton anemone. I feel like we haven't organized very well. I know, that's shocking. Like me not organized, impossible. That was wrong. This is the wrong chest. 3 diamond, 1 plus steel, and then polyaniline, which we get from gold and hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid we get from young cotton anemone and salt. I don't like that sound. Why are you making that sound? Stop it. We only have 1 out of 3 snow fox thingies. Torpedo. Damn. Guys, this would be so cool if I wanted to get the prawn suit.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, titanium, copper wire, aerogel. You know what? Frick it. Let's try it. Let's make a water filtration. Because I'm pretty sure aerogel is just gel sac. Could have sworn I had copper wires. There it is. What else does it take to make aerogel? Ruby. Oh, yes. Organization's amazing, I must say. Okay. Oh, do I need, probably, yeah, this. Let's see. Nope. Yes. -1 base hull strength, now 4.5. Frick you. Recharges and repairs the Snow Fox hover bike, which we don't have, just to be clear. Reinforced habitat, lead. No, not freaking lead. Lithium and titanium. I can deal with that. Just to reinforce some of our hull real quick. We need 3 titanium. Of course we do. Of Dr. Pepper pajamas? Oh, you're in full Dr. Pepper pajamas. And full of food. Okay, okay. I can read. We're off to a great start. How are you doing? Dr. Pepper pajamas. How on earth did you acquire that? Is that your favorite soda? +7.
Seek fluid intake
Frick off.
immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
Unpowered. Found a thrift store. Nice. So you just want a battery? I don't think I'm quite clear on what you're asking for, game. I mean, I can give you a battery. Nope, okay. How the frick do I power you? Does it connect from the outside? Well, that seems sturdy. Why are you unpowered? I don't understand. Produce 1 large filter water. Okay. Can be constructed. Energy from the sea base. Two pieces of salt and 2 bottles of water. Use a bioreactor? How the frick do I connect it? Wait, guys. No, what is this that's unpowered? Why are you unpowered? I don't understand. Do I need another satellite? Satellite. Do I need another solar panel? Is it just too much? I mean, the power's still on. Copper, quartz, titanium. Okay. Quartz. Quartz. Please. Not you. See, that sounded like explodey, dude. It better not friggin' be explodey,
Warning.
dude.
30 seconds of
Oh,
oxygen
frick you.
remaining.
Where's titanium?
Oxygen.
There. Lead. Not lead. Lead. Still not lead. Granted, that one didn't say it would be lead, but One could hope. Use copper. Okay, well we got more table.
Seek fluid intake.
Fine. Okay. Nope. Quartz. 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 Okay. Alright, got it. That smells nice. Quartz, more quartz. And I don't have. Oh, there's some titanium that's just falling. Oh, down we go. Oh, this is safe. Oh, mine. Water. Mine. Alright. I just keep oh, hey. What even are you? Frick you! What the frick? What's your problem, man? That wasn't the plant grabby thing. On the plus side, our water's now filled back up. We just need like 2 quarts. I mean, we can continue to just make it with the water fish. But I feel like some large bottles of water would do us a lot more good. Oh, frick you, you piece of crap. Body cache. I'm pretty sure that there's sea anemone over by the body cache. Maybe also we'll get lucky and we'll be quartz. It's possible. It's not likely, but it's possible. Alright, where is it? It's 1,300 meters away. Really? That's so far. Or we can just get the quartz here and say screw the sea anemone and come back for it later. Okay, more lead. Good, we're gonna probably need that. Lead seems to be like one of the rarer resources. Alright. let's get this thing done so we can make some water purification, so we can stock up, so we can proceed to go to the island, get a cold suit, and find this last body. Copper, okay. I'm assuming this is why it keeps saying unpowered. Right? Oh. That's not why it was saying unpowered? Well, you know, maybe they just want more power. Have we considered this? Okay. That's gold, and that's not copper. Copper. More power is definitely not going to hurt it, right? Oh, it's this one that still needs to be constructed. I was like, huh. Okay. How much power we got? 100%, 9, 10, 11 charge. Full charge. We got salt, which will be good for preserving fish. Let me drop off one of the O2 tanks. Let's drop off the standard. Alright. Guys, have you made any water yet? Guys, you've still made 0 water. What do I keep you around for? What the heck? Let's go get some fish while we wait. And we're just gonna catch them instead of cooking them so we can preserve some to eat on the journey. As a reminder, we do have a small base on the island, but we should still come mostly prepared. Alright. Nope, come here. Come here. Nope, come back, come back. Come back, please. I missed. Okay. Frick, he lost. I lost him. Oh, these fish aren't real. Okay, got it. Alright. Okay. Do you think we have water yet? I don't know. Oh, I thought everything was being electrocuted. Mine. I thought it was plus 15 H2O, and I was like, that is not worth it. That is not worth it. Alright. Let's make some cured fish. And we won't eat these ones immediately. We will go ahead and eat a couple of these immediately. Alright, and then let's get there anything else we should make before we go? Probably this. Extends the range of a power source. Interesting. Is that the only thing I need to make right now? Fridge. Does that actually do anything? Keeps it from spoiling. Or we can just use salt. Used to dispose of nuclear waste. You know, fair enough. Okay, one wire. Okay, and I don't think I can make that in here. It's probably with the vehicle maker out here, if I had to guess. It's not in itself a vehicle, right? No, it's not. So where do I go to make the...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Whatever it's called. You guys know what I mean. You guys literally know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. What does it show? Exterior modules. Oh, do I just build it with this? Okay. How long until the water's cooked? It makes it look like it's so angry. It's like, this is one mad fish. Okay. Oh, I was gonna make a spy pangolin. Because I feel like that's what we're gonna need in order to get through whatever exploded cave they have. Also, maybe the spy pangolin can take the heat of the worms. Instead of me dying, we can just, you know, sacrifice a pangolin. Thumper. What does that do? Thumps things. You know, I apologize for my naivety. That makes perfect sense. We have 1 copper, though. 2 copper. Should be enough to make wire. Unpowered. Okay, guys. Our water filtration machine is sucking the heck out of frickin' our stuff. But the power's still on. We're gonna take a nap. Okay. Oh, well, we got more salt. Thank gosh. What do we do without it? Alright, copper. And then we need to Spy Penguin remote. And then we need to go get... Which one is it? It's... Creepvine Sea Cluster. Okay. Alright, how much room do we have? We have enough room. Okay. We got plenty of salt as well. Alright, when we leave, we're gonna need to also bring a flare. Put up a battery for right now. Alright. Creepvine Sea Cluster, here we come. As the thing cooks our water. Sea Cluster, please. No. I feel like I'm going in circles. I probably am. Never mind, we found it. Okay. There's the sea cluster. Excuse me, buddy. Alright, quartz. I guess full. Yep. Alright, let's go back. You just got... You guys hear nothing. Mikey is definitely not barking. Okay, he might be barking, but we ignore that. Nope, come here. Frick. Oh gosh, he's got some moves. This guy doesn't have moves. Got it. Nope, frick, I missed.
Oxygen.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. 90% and 7%. Okay. Now, yep, here we go. Let's make that. Glass. Not sure why I just made glass, but I'm sure it'll be important. Oh my gosh, that's so much silicone rubber. Did we move all the titanium? Wait, what happened to my second piece of titanium? Fusion? Oh, we used it for the dang remote. Okay, so, maybe we have titanium in the storage tank? Yes. Along with egg. Okay, and... Penguin? Oh, we need the battery again. Go. It looks like it made some water for us. So that's awesome. Probably also put the coffee thing. I know we have a coffee machine. Where the heck is it? Did I leave it? I think the coffee machine's in here. It is. There we go. spy penguin.
Without spy penguins, scientists may have never discovered that penguins incubate their eggs in small cave burrows, often alongside thermal lily roots.
Very important information to have. Salt. How much fish we got? We got a decent amount of fish. Let's grab all the salt we got. Here. We will not starve to death or dehydrate to death. We will probably just be stabbed to death by the dang snow doggo. If we're gonna be honest. Or by a giant worm. Those are the two options. Fox hover pad. We need any of that? No. Okay. And what does it take to make the outfit? Hey Wolf, how are you? Cold suit gloves, fiber mesh, and snow stalker fur. Fiber mesh and snow stalker fur. Fiber mesh and snow stalker fur. Doing pretty good. Just chilling. We're getting prepped. How do we make fiber mesh again? Create vine samples. So we're gonna need 4 fiber mesh. So, what happened 2 days ago? So I will tell you what happened 2 days ago. I got told that Mikey went and over to the neighbor's fence and barked. For 20 seconds. He wasn't lunging. He wasn't doing anything. He was just barking. And once again, they're behind a fence. So, there's no way for him to get to them. But apparently, the neighbor popped off and was so livid about the situation. So I got told about this from my parents, and I'm like, okay. So I'm just gonna, because we're still waiting on the actual fence. So I said, screw this, and I went to the hardware store, and I got the stuff to make a fence. To do it myself. And I get home, and I work for 4 hours on that fence. Only to find out that apparently they had called the cops because they felt unsafe because Mikey was barking at them. Mind you, he's 10 inches tall. He can't make it over their fence. He's never tried to go through their fence. And they called the cops. And me, who went and spent $200 so that I could go ahead and make the fence inside the fence so that they would feel more safe. Because I understand them not wanting him to get around the front, which, by the way, has only happened 4 times in a year and a half. And I was like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. But then my goodwill evaporates the moment you call the effing cops when I say I'll deal with it. And so the cops just you're doing everything you're supposed to do, just don't let them go on their property. But she was just he has to be muzzled and leashed and all this. And I'm like, no. I said we would try and do that until the fence came. But that was under the, being a good neighbor pact, which kind of went out the window when you called the fucking cops. Because those were not the requirements from like animal control, which is just keep them on your property. If they leave the property and like go out, have them on a muzzle, but not in their own yard. No. But anyway, so I've spent the past 2 days after work at 4 p.m. coming home and spending until 8 p.m. working on this damn fence. And the fence is now done. It's barely noticeable. I'm all cut up. Where's the... Let's see. Where's the... Very tired. I am pretty freaking tired. But I'm less pissed. But I was so pissed on Wednesday, I just couldn't stream. Let's see. Yep, got that. Let's see, where's over here? I got bit up by bugs. I'm like... But I mean, it's freaking chicken wire. So yeah, of course it...
Seek fluid intake.
Of course it cut me up. But yeah, for sure some scratches, yeah. Got like eaten alive by bugs. My dad was helping me hold the fence because I got one that was like really long that we could just like stretch out. And then was, you know, pulling it down with a mallet because you have to use like the you had to use the post to like mallet it down, and then I use zip ties to tie it together. And I'm like, worth it though, yes. $200 well spent. But the thing is that I was willing, the moment I heard that he'd gone over there without even knowing that they had called the cops, I was like, okay, you know, this has happened enough. He didn't actually do anything. He didn't try and do anything. Their kids weren't out. Once again, they were behind the fence. But yeah, they called animal control and said that they felt unsafe because he barked at them. Oh, what's funny is that it's just the wife. The husband is all chill. In fact, I was working on the fence yesterday and he looked over at me and I was waiting for, you know, him to say something. And he looked at me and goes, "Hi, Emma," and then keeps moving. I don't even know if he knows she called the cops. I don't even know if he knows. See, the thing is that they've had dogs, and recently they adopted a puppy, and sadly, the puppy ended up biting one of their kids. So now she's, like, despite the fact that Mikey has never even attempted to lunge at any of them, which, you know, given the fact that he does have a little bit of history, I completely understand it. I completely understand why they don't want him in their yard and why they want it to be fenced, that part to be fenced off. But I just I think that had he gone over there into like their property and done what they're saying, I could be more understanding. But to do that when he was on our property and he barked for less than 20 seconds and he was wagging his tail because he has, like, you know, the hyena, like, you know, stand up thing, like if he's, like, you know, actually mad or like is actually stressed. This was not that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, what are we doing? We're making water. Unpowered. Frick, of course it is.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, so that's why, yeah. So it was me coming in at like 8 p.m. on Wednesday after working on the fence all afternoon just to be a good neighbor, to find out about that, and I was just too pissed to stream. I was just not in the right mindset. I'm like, this will not be a fun stream. Like, I'm venting now, but it would have been a lot worse on Wednesday. I feel like there's a difference between venting and actively being, like, pissed. Yeah, exactly. It's controlled, exactly. I've had time to process it. I built the damn fence. But no, what's funny is that we went ahead and, you know, and told, like, you know, the neighborhood president, who's, like, you know, one of, like, the HOA, and they're like, no, you're good. No, what you're doing makes sense. Do what you gotta do for right now, and then when you get the permanent fix. But they're like, yeah. Wouldn't be the greatest. To be fair, there's no problem if you just want to lurk wolf. If that helps. If it doesn't help, by all means, go, like, relax. But you're allowed to not chat if you would like. Hey Kyle, how are you? Alright, and I would show you guys a picture of the beautiful, beautiful fence I made, but it would dox me. I do have a picture of the fence before it got put up, though, because I had to use a pair of scissors given to me by the cashier to cut off the barcode so that they could scan it, because it was covered by the fence and they couldn't scan it. Just cooked dinner. Nice. What do you have? We're at two water. We're about to freaking die. Okay. Oh no, I think Wolf's fine, Kyle. Wolf was just saying that they were in the similar mindset that I was on Wednesday. So they understood the situation. Made some brats and brats. Made some brats and asparagus. No, not the brats. Just an overreacting neighbor to a pretty innocent action of Mikey. Trying my best to be understanding. You're doing a great job of being understanding, Wolf. Yeah, anyway, that was my vent session. But all good. Bit cut up, but we now have a $250 DIY fence that is sturdy, and as long as Phoenix doesn't see an effing deer and decide to knock it over, we'll be good. No, you're good. I just gave the update like 5 minutes ago, Kyle. This has not been like a long-running, well-known thing. You're all good. Now hates all men with hats. Understandable.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah, like, we thought we were getting the fence by the end of the month. Turns out, people never messed with them. They never missed, or they never messed with them. In Griffin's eyes, so I'm clear. I'm pretty sure also because you're literally family.
Seek
and you
fluid
grew up with
intake.
them. Messed. That's fair. Yeah, I have the sweetest Pit Chow Shepherd Mix Oreo, who's the sweetest boy, would never hurt a fly. And then I have my Chihuahua Pity Mix, who is an absolute jerk. I love him very much, but he has some anxiety. He has a couple of issues. But the little one's the one that was like, oh, give Mikey a treat for the whole situation. Yeah, I was like, buddy, what'd you do? And he's like, I didn't even leave. And welcome, they'll tear you apart. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. So now we got a fence completely blocking his entrance to the neighbor's side of the house, which once again, he's only gone over a few times in the past year and a half. But those times cause him stress, which is understandable. I just think that calling the cops because he's on our side of the property and barks at you for 20 seconds is a bit much, is all I'm saying. When he's never actually done anything to you. Kick those neighbors out of the neighborhood. But yeah, no, the president of the neighborhood is just like, you guys figure it out. Preferably just like put something up so that it calms them. But we're gonna try not to get involved. Which definitely wouldn't dox you. Hey, I will send a picture of the fence because it was of the fence before I, made it into a fence. Because it was really funny that I had to stab at the barcode to tear it off so that they could scan it. I don't want to drink the big waters right now. But yeah, no, if a stranger walks into the house, I feel like Mikey should have at it. And Oreo, if someone walked into the house, he would literally just ask for a belly rub. The only dog we would have that would actually be defensive would be Mikey. Oreo would literally just want food and pets. And Phoenix honestly might scare somebody, but that's just because he's so big. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. He's just a big boy.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oreo is too pure. He is. He's just a big floofy boy. My dog would be defensive. See, the only time we've ever had Oreo actually get defensive was when he got attacked by a couple of dogs, which caused him to have some dog aggression for a little bit. But he's done a lot better with that. Obviously, since we, live in a house with 4 of them. But yeah, he's kind of grown out of that. But we didn't think he had it in him. And then he did, and we're like, damn. But like, if I were being attacked, I'd give him hell too. Frick. Now, Mikey just is people anxious and has realized that lunging makes them back off. So we try our best not to put him in those situations. He's on some medications, which seem to have, leveled him out just a little bit and got alleviated some of that anxiety. I'm supposed to be practicing like socialization over at like a local park from like a distance so we can just see people walking by and realize they're not a threat. But it's just been too damn hot to do that. Hopefully it'll cool down in like the next month and I can actually start practicing that. And then we can have another training session with the trainer to do some more advanced stuff. But it's just been too hot to even do the thing. But yeah, we muzzle him when he goes on walks. But in the yard, heck no. We put him up when people come over. If someone robbed your house, the robber would be found stuck giving Oreo belly rubs until morning. True. And then they'd be found with a bunch of bites on the ankle from Mikey. And then also would have bruises from being knocked over by Phoenix. How sweet they seem. They have the capability. The protected breeds anyway. Oh yeah, 100%. The only time Oreo's ever actually been aggressive towards a person was when he was in severe pain and was having hip issues and he tried to bite the vet because his back hurt so much. But it was just so out of character that we were like, okay, something is really wrong.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, no, completely understandable. They were like, dang, he's like a sweetheart. So like, he must really be in pain. And we have one of the big cage muzzles for Mikey, so like he can breathe, he can technically drink water, I guess. We'll take it off of him for that because he doesn't drink on the walk. But like he can breathe, he can pant. It's not like one that you would put on at the vet that's like, full mouth closure. They bit my hand. Damn. I had Heidi in my lap the other day and Mikey came up for pets and Heidi tried to bite Mikey and she bit my hand instead. And I was like, you peach. Really, buddy? Really? You should bite them back. She would be like, where did this bite come from? She can't see well. Assert dominance. Oh gosh. Okay, what are we doing? I'm trying to think. I got distracted. I know, guys. Wow. Shocker. Surprise.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright. Mikey needs, Griffin needs a woman to bite him? I mean, if that's what he's into, I guess.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, to trim his nails. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. The only place there's one groomer that we can get to trim Oreo's nails where he allows it. And we don't know what they do, but they get the job done. Oh! Almost bit or bit a groomer after they tried trimming his nails despite him being strapped down, held down, drugged, muzzled, and there was a woman trying to trim his nails, yet not enough. Dang. Yeah, Oreo just had trauma from his initial nail trim when a lady was like, started screaming he's a pit and then shoved a muzzle on his face and caused his eyes to bleed and caused him to have trauma and refused to go to that vet, so he had to change vets. And then she got fired like 2 days later. Yeah, really good. And we took him to the next one. And the next one's like, we will have a muzzle on him, but that's just for everyone's protection. And we do that with any dog who's ever shown any aggression. And it's not a breed-based thing. And they, they do it, with a soft muzzle and are, considerate about it. Not shoving it onto their face. I think they like Griffin. I mean, if they can handle Mikey, which they can, I think Griffin would be a cakewalk. You got a woman. Oh yeah. Actually, do they even have any male vets? Yes, the main one's a male. But it's like 80% woman. There's probably like 20% of guys who work there. Of the people who work there, 20% are probably guys.
Welcome aboard,
Deals
Captain.
primarily woman. Yeah. Water. Hey Ghost, how are you? Alright.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Did you hear the neighbor fiasco story? I assumed you did. You said you were lurking. Alright. Yeah, doing pretty good. Pretty freaking tired, but wanted to stream since I didn't stream on Wednesday. Couch fluff was good. Too tired, let's get— oh, no. I have some energy. For some reason, I'm not as tired as I thought I was. But, tonight, I'm going to be I need to do my infusion. I've just been so tired recently after that when I've been doing my infusion at like 11 o'clock at night, and I've just been falling asleep before doing it, so I'll have to retake the Benadryl at like 5 a.m. when I wake up and be like, well, guess we're doing this until 9. I want to go on a rant again. So anyway, I was like, you know what? We're going to head this off tonight by me streaming earlier, because I felt like it, not because I had to, and then watching a show with my family, and then doing it at like 10. And not turning off the lights till I've started. If I turn off the lights, I'm out. In other words, rant is Mikey barked at neighbor. Neighbor called cops after I'd gone to go make DIY fence because neighbor was upset that Mikey barked at them, and I was trying to respect that, only to find out 4 hours and $100 later into making the fence in a hard day of work that they had called the cops because they felt unsafe when they were behind the fence.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Oh, we don't only hear emergency. So past 2 days, 4 hours after work, I've just been...
Vital signs stabilizing.
I've literally just been working on the DIY fence, which got finished last night at like 8 p.m. And they haven't said anything, but the husband popped out and said hi. So I really think it's all her. But she's just anxious because they adopted the dog recently, and then the dog bit one of their kids. But that's not really a me problem.
Calorie intake recommended.
Wait. Old cooked? Wait, salting it doesn't make it permanent? It still has a time limit?
Vital signs stabilizing.
That's what I'm saying. Let's leave it raw in my inventory. But anyway, so yeah, that was 8 o'clock on Wednesday when I come in after 4 hours of making a fence just to be a good neighbor to find out that they had called the cops. And the cops were like, keep him on your property. Don't let him go over there. Also, mind you, he barked for like 20 seconds. That was it. And she just popped off and said, is his name Mikey or Dickie? It's like, what kind of comeback is that? That's a horrible comeback. That's not even clever. And frick you. Yeah, we called animal control to make sure, like, we're like, he didn't do anything, and they're like, yeah, no, we wouldn't come out for that. And also, he doesn't have to be muzzled or leashed in your yard, despite the neighbors saying that you're breaking the law if you don't do this. I'm like, well, frickin' people who are literally ones who handle stuff like, with dogs who have had any incidents, probably are the experts on the situation. The muzzle and leash until the fence came in was just a good faith neighborly thing I said that we would try and abide by. And that good faith neighborly action goes out the fucking window when you call the cops. So no, under no reason were we legally obligated to do the things that I said we would try and do. Yeah. And the neighbor and the HOA of the neighborhood was like, you guys figure it out. Try not to escalate anything. Just get a fence. And we're like, okay. So anyway, so now we got the DIY fence, which I will say is barely noticeable and looks really good. I will say it actually looks really good, and as long as Phoenix doesn't see a deer going over it, it'll stand. The only thing I can think of that will take down that damn fence is Phoenix. Okay. Let's see. We have everything we need. Oh, that's because we cooked the food normally. Oh, okay, we still got our stash, guys. We're good. Okay. Okay, it is permanent. Alright, we were freaking out for nothing. We're fine. How much space we got? Honestly, not really enough, but have to do for now. We got water, we got food. Alright. And I think dinner is ready. So I'm gonna go eat real quick, and then we are going to go to the island, and we are going to get this dang cold suit. Wait, no we're not yet, because we still didn't get the dang fiber mesh. One sec. One sec, we gotta get the fiber mesh first. And then I'll go eat dinner, and then come back, and then we'll go to the island. But if we're on the island, we're not gonna be able to get the fiber mesh, unless we just get lucky and find it in a container that I haven't opened. Never distracted or forget things. Thank you. I appreciate that honest assessment. You can starve for a few more minutes. So true. You have to have priorities. But yeah, no, if the neighbors try and complain about my, what is honestly a very good DIY fence, I will pop off. I'll be like, so what do you care more about? The aesthetics of something that isn't on your property, but is keeping our dog off of your property, or the safety that you claim to feel so endangered by?
See fluid intake.
And I think that if there's a complaint, that'll probably shut him up. See, the thing is they can't go with the Briggs HOA because we literally texted photos of it to the HOA president, who said, "Looks okay to me." Like, not for permanent, but until we get the actual fence. It's like, yeah. Which is really funny. Because I could see her trying to say that. Don't understand much. It really and truly is dependent on the HOA. Like, some of them, if it's like a closer knit community, or typically, like, you know, pretty nice. Frick! Mikey, what are you barking at? Alright, we have enough gloves. We don't have enough storage for this crud. Others are obsessed with controlling everything. Exactly.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. How many more we need? We need... a bunch more. Cool. Okay, we'll put all that there, over here, cut the stuff, because we need 3 more, which means we need 6 of the... We need 6 more of the ivy stuff. Also, I looked it up. Apparently, you don't get the fluff by killing the doggos. You get them from, like, wherever they live or whatever. So, that should save us some. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi. I would take it, but my inventory's full. I do appreciate it, though. Thank you. You know, he only ever stole our stuff once. Ever since then, he's been, like, apologetic and giving us stuff back. I wonder if that's how it normally is. Like, are we just getting the really generous ones, or is it actually just that after the first time they stop stealing your stuff? These are the real questions. Okay. And then one more? Yep. Right over here. Alright, let's stab. We're gonna get this cold soup. I'm sick and tired of freezing to death on land. It's very inconvenient. Okay, come here. Alright, got one. Back. Where'd he go? Frick. Come back. Frick. Frick. Got it. Alright. Also, is anyone else's YouTube app not working? I haven't been able to open it. I even updated my phone earlier, which is why I wasn't able to notify you guys when the Wi-Fi crashed. In the Discord. Because my phone was updating. Like mid-late August is typically when school typically begins. For, I believe, both universities and high schools. Your YouTube is good, I figured. Yeah. Maybe it's just mine. Maybe they'll allow me to open it now? Huh? Nope, the app crashed. Well, I guess if I'm watching any videos tonight, it's gonna be my dang laptop. Or on the internet browser on my phone. It begins Monday. You know, I'm sure it really does depend on the state. I mean, it's not too bad, but my problem is that it always buffers on my computer. Like... Oh, wait, I can't say that. Yeah, no, I can't say that. Never mind. Alright, Guys, the water filtration is so close. I need to do some research before I say that. I need to see if it's a statewide thing or just a county thing. Because if it's statewide, it's fine. Alright. What is the topic? Schools. I was gonna give another example of a difference between states, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if it's a county difference. I can't tell you for what. I can't tell you that. I gotta do my research first. If it turns out it's something I can say, I will let you guys know. Probably when I get back from dinner. Oh, just about like scheduling and stuff. Alright, alright, we have all the fiber mesh we need. We have... See you later, Ghost. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun with Skyrim. Alright. Alright, and with that, I'm going to go eat dinner real quick. Give me like 10 minutes. And I should be back. And then we will go to the island. And at the very least make the cold suit. And get like set up over there. We'll probably end with getting the cold suit. And then tomorrow we'll go and actually explore the island. But we'll see. Alright, be back in a few. That's not it. That's not it. Nope, that's fire. Nope. There we go. So, do we need anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good to go. Send it. Where is my sea moth anyway? It's right there. Sea truck. Frick. Here we go. La-dee-da, la-dee-da, la-dee-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Welcome back. Dinner was good. It was chicken and green beans. I opened the door and Mikey was just sitting right beside the bedroom door, waiting for me. And I was like, I didn't hear you there, buddy. I thought you were Phoenix. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was you. And now he's in bed. His favorite human. Unironically, I am definitely his favorite human. Which, frankly, makes a lot of sense. Another treat for him? Alright. And then his second favorite human is my mom. And then his third favorite human is my dad. Fourth is your brother. Fourth is probably my brother, but it's like there's like a really big drop. There's a really big drop from third to fourth, because they just don't interact that much. Mikey playing favorites? Oh, absolutely. No, I'm so sorry. This is why I don't drive. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Do you have any resources? No. You don't even have resources. Guys, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about your great Uncle Ferdinand. Okay, where's... Fire Robotics Landing. Guys, does anyone remember where the entrance is? I don't. You don't talk that much? Okay, cool. It's strange. I replaced like 4 minutes ago and I'm still looking. That's so valid. Where'd you place?
Hollow chamber in iceberg interior.
What?
Detected.
Huh? Is this what you feel like? Yes. An old photo. An old phone. Oh, okay. Cool. Wait, a clip of what? You're gonna have to be more specific. Is that it? Frick you and your hollow chamber, piece of crud. Yeah, we've definitely already been in that. That was a different animal. That was when I hit one of the penguins. This was one of the seals.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Fudge
Seek
off.
shelter.
It was a different time you hit an animal. You make it sound like it happens a lot. Lots of other letters. Yeah, that's it. That's literally it. Does it? I think twice is a coincidence. Third time's a pattern. We haven't had a third time. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's like negative 950. Negative 200 or something. It will be a third time. Guys, we just gotta figure out where the island is again. It's okay, Mikey. You're a good boy. You're the only one who doesn't beg for food. I need all that kindness as a person who wants to hit an alien fish in a video game. Yep, and shows zero remorse. I hit it and I'm like, see. Land? I mean, it is land. He doesn't beg because he knows he'll get some. You know what? So true. Alright. Wait, is this the right island? Guys, I'm so bad at directions. Yes, it is. Alright, we're here. Pull the evil laugh and smile. See, guys, I told you we're good at directioning. Wait, guys, is it just floating? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I was like, dang. That's some Fallout 4 frickin'
Welcome aboard, Captain.
physics right there. That egg. Has got a text asking, do you have Mikey? Yes. Alright. Anyway. When was that geography video posted? Last night? At like... $11? I do think the thumbnail's pretty good. I wanted to put Wisconsin or Wyoming in the question. Oh, because you said you were good at directions. Oh, okay, that was a good joke. It just went right over my head, which isn't hard. I went ahead and made the joke for you guys. I went ahead and made the second subsidiary joke. So you guys didn't have to. Alright. We need to figure out where the snow doggos live. It's like when it feels like an insult, and you're like, Okay. Let's see. Tika smile. Yep, definitely not an insult. I was gonna say that sounds like worm. Nope. Not doing that.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek
Frick
shelter.
you. That is a pretty creepy smile. Wait, you talking about the emote or mine? That's just my face. That's kind of rude. Be much more. Okay, you're talking about the emote. Okay. Where the frick was the hole? Frick. Guys, maybe... I know this is an insane thought. Maybe we should look at the map. Maybe we should look at the map. Good girl. Thank you, thank you. But hear me out. We could also just not. And how would the map help you? You see, that's a valid point. Trick question it, wouldn't? Mine! 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 Okay, well, we have to read that in a minute. We're going down. Oh, well, at least we're getting warm, so we can read it now. I love and hate exploring these tunnels. They're marvels to the power of the ice worms. The sheer amount of ice they're able to cut through in moments takes us a couple days. The tunneling mechanism is ruthlessly efficient. Altera could only dream of having this sort of mining capabilities. The ice worms uncovered mineral-rich pockets as they tunnel, but going beneath the surface is so risky. We've lost so many already. I don't understand why we have to stay in this particular area of the glacier. I can't wait to get out of this hellhole. Ice hole? Whatever. Hope you're enjoying the relative calm of Copa. Mine, mine, mine. Okay, well, someone blew this up. Mikey! It's okay. Anson's doing pretty good. Mikey's thinking about barking. There's someone making noise outside, and he is not pleased. Did you feed him today? I did feed him today, yes. Come back! Scan! No! Mikey, my boy. He's like, yes. Alright, get warmed up. They really need to figure out where the snow doggos live. Okay, this is the bridge. Alright, let's look at the button. He needs to rough up. He does not need a rough up. What they say thumpers do? Solid fifth of the crew before Altera took any action. 6 were emergency shut off the planet. Skewered by an ice worm. How do you see someone gets... Have you ever seen someone skewered? These thumpers are the company developed, or just a stopgap solution. They do a great job of distracting the ice worms when they have power. How are we supposed to use them when the batteries burn out so quickly? Would it be possible to send us additional replacement batteries? A little more juice would go... Oh, so the thumpers is for the worms. Alright, where's the bridge? Are we sure that's right? I'm trying to understand the bridge. Is that supposed to be north? Because technically, if this is supposed to be like north, this is not north. This is effing south. Okay, what direction is the bridge? What direction are we facing? We are facing south-southeast. Which means why we don't use maps. Which means that this is northwest. And some reason the map's showing the bridge as southwest. Yay. Northeast, west, or south? Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's what I'm getting. We see green stuff. We see green stuff over here, too. Where's the field? The field's not even on here, is it? Wait! Wait! That's on the other side of the bridge. That's not telling us what's on this side of the bridge. It's telling us what's on the other side of the bridge. On the side we came from. Did you finally form a thought? Sorry.
Hypothermia imminent.
Frick you, I got a scan.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. So this is the bridge. Southeast. Still not facing the same direction. But whatever, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Welcome aboard, random human being. Hope you enjoy your stay. Perfect. And we still can't even make the, still can't make the snow fox or whatever it is yet. Did I just read what the word was and promptly forget? Every door locked from the outside. Oh, okay, these are good things to know. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys. Okay, okay, okay. Map. Okay, that's the door right there. Yeah, that's the door and that's the teleporter. That's the door and the teleporter. The Mikey's earthly owner. True. Up there? No. Alright. So now we're going above. Mikey's sister doesn't exist in rules. Here, and if it leads us to a pool of water, we know that we took the right path.
Dangerous weather approaching.
The right as in
Seek
the right
shelter.
direction. Wait, no, that's not. The right as in the direction right. Not as in it is correct right. Gosh, I'm so tempted, but we would die. I knew we left something at the base. We forgot the thermos.
Seek fluid intake.
Fudge off.
Hypothermia imminent.
There's the launch pad thingy, which doesn't tell us anything. Okay, I see water. None of this is matching the map. Every game we looked at, yes. Oh. Mine. I don't know if I have 8-ball turned on, Kyle. 8-ball said nothing. That's probably a no. I will be 8-ball, and it said yes. Kyle said yes, it will be yes. I'm really trying to figure out how to direction, guys.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. Actually, 8-ball says yes. You know that sounds right to me. And we'll play Skyrim as long as I don't die in this session. You just start adding random arbitrary conditions that are not correct. I don't like those odds. Or we can just ignore the map and explore. I don't think this map is a 1-to-1. Okay, 8-ball did say yes to that one. Mikey is amazing. Oh, where's my flare? specifically you do in those kind of games. Alright. I want to be clear. I know that the body we need to scan is somewhere around where the worms are, but we are currently on the opposite side of the bridge from where the worms are, and I still have no idea, even because we already explored most of the worm tunnels. At least I thought. We didn't see anything. We didn't have a body. No. We're getting Mr. Alien's body found so that he can get out of our freaking head. Hello? That's a light. Let me in! Mine! Guys, we just got fiber mesh. Wait, what? You can do that? You can do that? That's insane! He just timed himself out for 1 second. That's crazy. That's actually really funny. Okay, Wolf, you gotta see if it works for you since you're a mod. It did not work. You're stuck here. This is the Hotel California. Alright. Like he will keep you sane. True. Guys, I want to be clear. I have no idea where I'm going. Just so that's aware. He did when I was in the basement. True. When do you know where you're going? Okay, fair point. Wait, is that a different platform? Or is that the same platform? Now brain is confused. This feels like a different platform. Which could be that thingy we see on the map, which is right next to an ice water thingy. Jump. You see, well, I know that would kill me.
Seek fluid intake.
No! Well, turn back on!
Hypothermia imminent.
Frick you. Can I get mold? No. Why did you say anything, Wolf? Why did you say As soon as you said that, I heard him. Oh! friends. Okay. Guys, what am I actually doing? Drop the flare and give them a hug. You know, that sounds like a brilliant idea. Can't think of anything that could possibly go wrong with that idea. Same here, so why not? Maybe next time. It seems like he's kind of busy right now. Okay, alright, so this is... Actually, guys, what are these coordinates so we know? Alright, negative 1,000, negative 880.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, light. We should pet one. Which brings us to a good question. How the heck did, Marguerite tame one? Egg. Egg. Can I pet that doll? Yeah, exactly. This just leads us to the exit, right? No, because the exit was on the other side. This is a different area. I'm 80% sure. He 80% sure 100% of the time. I've been here? Is penguin in that area? Maybe.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Bad
Seek
job.
shelter.
Oh no, we back in Worm Tunnel. Why did I do that? We had a ladder. No! We haven't been here! We haven't been here! Mine. Mine. Okay. Okay. What's the top? I thought I heard something. I was like, we're just gonna take out this flare real quick. Not just paranoid. Uh-huh. more light. Okay, more snow doggo. We're also about to freeze to death, so that's fine. Let me in, let me out. Oh, you did the flip! Okay, I'm actually stuck now.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh, I thought I saw something back there. It's gonna be like, hello? Okay, guys, we're back here again. I must say, I think my direction skills are amazing. We've only gone in the same loop like 3 times. That's not even close to enough time to be able to fully scout out a place. Cave! Is it the same cave? I am so confused. Once again, why did I do that? We have a ladder. Hey Lemon, how are you? Oh, that's cute. Ooh, what's this? Wait, we've already been here. I'm so bad at directions, holy crud. Okay, okay, but we can now send in the penguins. How's the game treating you? Pretty good, pretty good. Trying to navigate this island, and it's certainly been. It certainly has been. I am not good at directions, so I'm trying to like follow the map, and we found like one of the pieces on the map. Penguin time. Once we warm up penguin time, yes. We just gotta warm up first before we die of freezing to death. We still haven't found any of the snow doggo fur to... You need any help with it? Honestly, I'll probably take you up on that once we clear out the penguins. Just to get like a general direction for the first one. But yeah, I'd appreciate that. Because obviously this is... Where's the map? Obviously this is the thing by the green thing. I'm using the penguin to pick at it? Wait, really? They can just pick at it? Fascinating. Okay. Wait, there's a heater right here. Bruh.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Fudge off.
Seek shelter.
Ready for my assignment.
Can you hop? No. Kinda. Fine. Guys, I might still be dying of cold. Unclear. Does she look like she's dying of cold?
See you later.
No? Okay. because I'm standing on the heating thing? It probably is. That's 100% why that's there. Back in we go. Self-destruct. No, I'm good. Okay. Okay, so this was just a test example. There isn't actually anything up here. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Come here. Mine. Alright. Where's the entrance again? Oh, God.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Oh, frick you.
Seek shelter.
You and your dangerous weather. Okay, okay. I just don't think this map's a one-to-one. I really don't. Because we've already done the teleporter thingy in here. Where's the map again? There it is. Okay, so I guess we'll see. Is it on the left? There's teleport section on the left. Yes, yes it is. So if that's on the left, then that means to get to the next area, we do in fact need to go to the left. Outside of the gate thingy. Granted, there also appears to be like an altitude change, but we can get there when we get there. I said we're facing this, so it will be this way. Alright. Oh no, Mikey's gonna start barking. These maps suck. I just want to say this. These maps suck. I like the arrows. Maybe because you're bad with maps. Okay, I'm sure that doesn't help. Pathfinder tool. How dare you? It knows. You can shut up. I'm great at directions. Hi, Mikey boy. I got you, buddy. Mikey wanted freedom. Alright. Mikey requires adventure. So true. Alright. Yeah, if... Lemon, if you have a tip just to point me in the correct direction, I would love that. Ugh. What the... There you go. I got hair in my mouth. Ugh. Because in my mind, it's this way. Something is this way. The paths on the map. Which reminds me, I should probably take back out my, here we go. Dead end? Yep, dead end. did this. We just walked in a circle. We 100% just walked in a circle.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Oh, frick you.
Seek shelter.
So what direction is this? What direction is this thing? It's south. South-southwest, which is pretty appropriate. That is in the correct direction, yes. So what do I do with that information? So if we go
Potato, 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 potato.
Hey. So if we go southeast, or what if we just say screw it and go northwest? Up this thing. That's 3 Mikey treats. Alright. Okay, that goes back down. That's not helpful. We continue going up and see if the little pond that's on the map is also here. That doesn't count. That's not a map. That's not a map. That's not a pond. Wait. No, we passed it. Because we did a Yui. Because that's the gap right... Yeah, you can see the gap. Okay, so we go back down. I'm so tempted just to quickly jump off, but I know it would just kill us. And it's this one right here. It's this ladder.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Seek
One sec.
shelter.
Let me warm up. Let me frickin' warm up. Okay. So nice. Okay. So we have all of this. Now we're up in the area with a little pond path up left of green. I think. Look at the influence you're having on me. Good influences. Yeah? Okay. Night. Looks like we might actually get a longer stream in. I am not watching Silo with the family. They have abandoned me. Sadness, I know. Hole, hole, hole. Cope with games, so true. Family has rejected me, guys. Time to play video games. What is this? Oh, Mikey, you trying to come back in, handsome? pack your things in a cloth and hang it at the end of a stick. No, because Mikey would chew the stick. Mikey! I guess not the entire family has rejected me. Isn't that right, Blue? I love you, bud. Mikey is in the cloth. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely not an overly detailed map. Just with his head poking out and looking around. Okay. Where the frick are we on the map? Guys, I hopped into a hole and got lost. No, we're not lost. We're right where we need to be. I'm a genius. Don't fall down there. Let me in! Hard
Dangerous
times.
weather approaching. Seek shelter.
What? No. Okay, we might be freezing to death though.
Hypothermia imminent.
Wait, maybe not. Suckers! It's a really interesting looking area. Marked down on a stable cell, which is really funny. Okay. Guys, we still don't see like what we're looking for, which is like a pool of water. Wait, is that what that is technically? Did they just draw it really badly? No, that's not what that is. Why dogs, dog? Every day. We also haven't seen any of the snow doggos. Eat fluff. But because he's still hungry for fluff. I feel like that was an easy answer. Hole! That's all in a balanced diet. Guys, okay. Guys, I don't know if this is gonna work. This might not be far enough. But we're gonna try something. we can't place him here.
Seek fluid intake.
Hey, let's talk about this. That's right. Frick off. Now get up to safety. Get up to safety. Okay. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's take the penguin. I hope not. No, he's right there. That would have been crazy work if we'd taken the penguin. Alright, guys. We're getting that fluff.
The stakeout begins.
Companionship level? We have a companionship level?
Deploying cameras. Smile for the camera.
I'm not here.
Oh.
Oh. Taking all his butt floof. So true.
Oof. Ow.
Oof. Ow. Okay, let's get... And then he eats it. No, Griffin, no. No, that sounds like just normal activities. Nope. Not me. Okay. We need one more floof. Thank you very much for letting me know that this is how I collected it. I don't think I ever would have figured that out. I assumed I just had to like go to their
Stealth mode activated.
like sleeping place and grab fluff. Does Phoenix eat his floof? No. Mikey doesn't have much floof to eat. But they will eat Oreo's floof since he's the only one who has it. And we're just like, you don't need to do that. Maybe, but I don't trust myself to be able to kill them. So. He is the floof master, is true. Oh! Was this the smartest move? Probably not. But it will probably also get us back to the front where we can actually then make our cold soup. No. I remember. I knew there was water down here because I saw it earlier. We're gonna grab the knife. No, no, we're not. We're gonna grab the There we go. What's that? Guys, what is that? I think this is a new area. There's so much lane in the second game. I know, right? Okay, we're back. We're back in here. I mean, this is really pretty, but is there anything else in here? And where are we coordinate-wise? It is cool sometimes. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more land in this game. Which I'm not necessarily mad about, because it means I drown less. And yes, I fully admit that that is a skill issue. Tree! Oh! Oh! Who's there? No one's there. It was literally nothing. All 2 goes there. No, it is not nothing. You guys can effing fight me. It is 100% not nothing. That is not the sound of nothing. Oh, this is actually really cool in the dark, though. Okay, that actually looks really cool. Magnetite. Mine. Okay, more magnetite. Mine.
Oops.
Oops. Okay, well, I don't see a cure in here, guys. I don't think it's in here. But we do at least now know where to find magnetite, just on the island. Alright. Oh, let me save. It's been a minute. Tree. Actually, wait, no, let's look at the map real quick. Okay. This should be like a tower thingy. Alright, just follow it. First, we gotta get to the tree. Oh, my phone fell. There we go. I was like, Delta Station Dock Tree. That's an interesting... No, that was the freaking object behind it. It was not a... Think we'll warm up under here? Nope. Hold! One sec. We gotta warm up first. And hope we don't die. Yeah, I'm not going deeper until after. Go over here. And is that it? There's nothing to do with you? Alright. Let's go back in here. Let's look at the map. Okay, we can clearly see that there's a cave there. It seems like there is one other cave. I don't know what the red circle is. We can figure that out later. Seems like there's 2 caves and then one like dead end thingy in the south corner of this area. And this cave seems to go into like a mountain. Ooh! Let me in! Woo! Mine.
If you're not cheating,
Did the person who worked here also
Shush!
live in storage?
Sorry. Also live in storage? Wait, why would they live in storage?
if
So-
you're not
they're-
cheating, then you won't mind if I record this conversation. Is that right?
I have nothing to hide.
Then what were you whispering about with Vin?
Nothing. That guy is so lawful good, it's annoying.
Wait, so you were trying to cheat?
But no cheating occurred. So, what does it matter?
It matters to team morale. If you can cheat in the game, how can they trust you out there?
I'm sorry, did you feel left out? Perhaps you would like to make a deal.
Ugh, Parvin, no. You're shameless. You really never give up, do you?
I don't. That's true. Have a manual put that in my next eval. Very persistent.
Oh, well, we got fur now. Okay, what are these images? Guys, that's the Leviathan! That's the Leviathan! That's the Leviathan! That's the one that's infected with Craw. What the frick are you? Why did that... Guys, that looks like a... That looks like what we're trying to make. An architect. Guys, we're so close. It's in the mountain. They have it in the mountain. The Leviathan is in the mountain.
My dearest Adeline and Rosita. Not dearest. Who says that anymore? Adeline, Rosita. Everything on the mission is going very well.
You live in storage.
You see now? Your doubts were unfounded. I am loved here, and... no. Rosita will say, Papa, why do you have to brag all the time? Papa, it's embarrassing. I want to apologize. Okay, no, that's taking things too far. I know we didn't leave things on the best note, but I want you to know I love you and I miss you. I don't know why I say the things I say sometimes. They just come out. I was going to send you a message saying how great everything is here and how everyone loves me. I've had a promotion to a very important security dossier. I'm treated like a hero. But really, this is a cold, wet planet. The scientists are full of themselves. There's no action to speak of. The only thing I look forward to is weekly games of Alien Intruder, but more than that, of coming home to you. I am sorry for all the times I did not appreciate you, of our family, or the good life we had. And who am I kidding? I can't send this. What's the use?
Damn. Mine. Guys, it's the frickin' Reaper! Guys! Oh, it looks so good. It is cool. Guys,
What happened here?
your sister
I sense
happened
many
here.
things here. Death among them.
Holy! Okay, well, it's still contained. Wait, no, it's effing not. No, it's not. What the frick is this? Okay, we gotta explore up here first. It is frozen, but they're tunneling. Of course, they're tunneling to it because they need the samples for their more mutations. Oh, these idiots. Necklace?
This was Sam's necklace. She never took it off.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
My investigation of the fire excavation site, including the cave entrance and surrounding area, revealed minor cosmetic damage to Altera survey equipment and significant structural damage to the natural cave entrance and supports. Resulting debris prevents cave access without heavy excavation equipment. Only foot access is currently possible. We are reporting 2 casualties, Pavan Ivanov and Samantha Ayu. Both bodies were found beneath the rubble at the cave entrance. Ivanov had just entered the cave. Footprints were still visible by the entrance. Deeper into the cave, Ayu appeared to have sustained a fall. Poor souls. What was Ayu doing? Nothing in her file suggests a history of vandalism or carelessness. And yet, I can only conclude that the cause of the collapse was employee negligence. We will need to investigate a possible connection to the explosive damage reported at Omega Lab. If there is a connection, who is responsible?
It was our
It
sister.
appears that your sister's death was accompanied by significant destruction.
Doesn't make any sense. She would never destroy a base. Well, baselessly.
Are your feelings confused? I am detecting more than one.
I don't know. I feel disillusioned, worried. I thought I knew Sam better than I really did. When we were kids, I was always the one breaking and rebuilding things. She wouldn't even go into a bake sale without a plan. For classic oatmeal cookies, no less. So serious. She wouldn't have anything to do with my molecularly transformed caramel pretzel lumps.
Your mind goes easily to food. To
Tip.
distract you from your feelings.
Alan, this is
Okay,
not
I
therapy.
think that's enough
Tip.
mind reading for now. This wasn't negligence. That's not Sam. This was something else.
So supposedly she died in the explosion that was supposed to destroy the site? Or that was supposed to collapse where she had the cure? It was one or the other. And clearly she died setting off an explosion. But would she have kept the cure in the same cave? One sec, Mikey wants to go out. Be right back. I'm really good at clicking the scenes today, guys. Alright. Let's see what happened. Yeah, something must have gone wrong with her plan.
Patrol log, excavation site, day 33, morning.
Oh no.
I thought I saw something moving on the screen, but it was just that I sneezed. Wiped it off. Fred's not convinced the Leviathan is really dead, but I've never even seen it blink. Nevertheless, I am now undertaking the mandatory foot patrol. Inside the cave, confirming a whole lot of nothing. Creatures still dead, cave still boring. I miss the mining site. At least you could talk to people. Oh, wait now, what's this? A rock! I found an interesting rock. That makes 3 this week. The others will be happy to have a friend. Concluding patrol. Perimeter secured. Nothing to report. End log.
Dude's kind of losing it. Look at you, that idea. I think someone said they kind of retconned the lore of the game from the first one. So it could be that, or it could just be that the architects didn't have the technology that the humans had, and that their only cure for it was the Leviathan. But that with new technology from the humans, they were able to actually like scientifically make a new vaccine. That's all I got. It's that or they retconned it. It's one or the other. Either there's actually two ways to do this, or even if there was two ways to do it, our character in the first round wouldn't have known what to do. Alright, let's go. Mine, mine, mine. Yes, we need this. For the love of God, we need the hydrochloric acid. Oh, I didn't even see that that was a paw. Holy frick. Can I touch it? Claws evolved to retain traction on the ice. Guys, that's not a good sound. Guys, the prawn suit's broken. No, I don't think it's freaking dead. No, I don't think it's dead. But yeah, the prawn suit's broken. If there was a body inside, it would be pretty funny. We already have that. Alright, we're taking the elevator. Or not. Oh, never mind, we're good. It's already grounded. Okay, well. Thank you. Synthetic fiber, silicone rubber, fiber mesh, synthetic fiber. Ooh, that's hard to make. Wait, the necklace is an item I can drop? Legitimately, why would I do that? Legitimately, what is the purpose? Does the would the thing want? Oh, do we find the body and we put the necklace on her? Oh, that would suck. Drop the silver, maybe. Okay. Oh no. Oh, what big teeth you have. Stand by. Standing by. Inject sample of what? The cure? Big old teeths. I should touch it. Dang, that should have instantly killed me. Guys, let's be so real. Environmental conditions, subtle mutations suggest this variant of the cryoBacterium rate of transmission is somewhat lower than that of the widespread outbreak. To survive for a long period of time out, the Leviathan's suggest highly efficient saprophotic properties. Scans indicate that the pustules are merely visible components of a dense bacterial network feeding off of the dead cells of the Leviathan. Despite the risk, further research is recommended. Gets infected. Lots of room for a brain, but it's mostly bone and fat. Why are you dissing him like this? Oh, what big teeth you have. found a thing buried in the glacier. Gave someone hell of a fright. Turns out it was walking around 1,000 years ago when it fell through the ice. It was infected with a crab bacteria that had an aggressive disease which wiped out the architects and almost life on the planet. It is unclear whether the mutated crab pustules present are responsible for the ultimate demise of the creature. Since the enzyme cure was released in 4546b, the bacterium has been all... Since the enzyme cure... That was us. That was us. That was us. That was from game 1. Okay, so we have our answer. We did cure it. Which was 4546b. The bacterium had been all but eliminated. Rare specimens like this provide our only live source. Yes, but you don't have the cure for that live source. Unless they literally found some enzymes and then called it a cure. That could literally be it. And then that wouldn't break with the lore. Research on the bacterium has been transferred to the secure Omega laboratory, while further research on the creature will be conducted at the excavation site. Secure Omega Lab. At the excavation site. Cures throughout the water. Yeah, I don't know, man. But clearly we're supposed to inject the cure into here. And then cure the guy. Okay, guys, the fact that we can just walk on the craw bacteria is stupid. I'm sorry. That's stupid. And then she blew this up. No, they were talking about an explosion. This is definitely from an explosion. What about the rock? Explosion caused rock to fall? Oh, great. Found lube. Oh, I was thinking this was like a rocket. No, it's a freaking water thingy. I mean, maybe it was just a rock. Guys, he's definitely dead, right? So what's next? That is a great question. I think next we need to finish making the body and get a cure. And something clearly went wrong with her sister's plan. Does Alan really have nothing to say about this dude? Really, Alan? Alan doesn't care. Alan, I'm trying to help you get your effing body back. The least you can do is tell me what the hell T-Rex looking thing we're looking at. Okay, that's a prawn suit. Okay, it's not an alien. That's the prawn suit right there. That's the hand. Okay. Mikey! Alan, don't care. I cry. So anyway, we have to get back alive. Because we have our sister's necklace. Now, I would like to think that having your sister's necklace would be one of the things that you physically can't drop if you die. But I don't know that, and I don't want to take that chance. Okay, so there seems to be 2 other areas in this area. You sure? No. Okay. Was there any way we could have sent a spy penguin? I don't think so. I didn't see any, like, holes we could stick one in. Sharp teeth for tearing through flesh and bone. Guys, you want to know what this reminds me of? Let me get him. Let me get him. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? Yeah, what do you mean, oh no? He reminds me of me. He reminds me of the imprisoned from Skyward Sword. This is the one thing my ex ever sewed me. But look at the teeth. It has the same. Pay no attention to the toes. It has the same. It is funny. And when I eventually play Skyward Sword on stream with the fun challenge that I want to do eventually, you guys will see for yourself. But yeah, this is Carl. His name in the game is not Carl. It's the imprisoned. But this is Carl. But look at his toes. He's dangerous. He's deadly. The toupee. Come on, Carl. Back up here. Mike, come on out. Come on. But yeah, doesn't he give kind of the same vibes? I see it. I mean, ignore the fact that this one has hands. Yeah, as long as you ignore the arms. The teeth are similar. That's mostly what I meant. The teeth and the shape of the head. Okay. There was definitely a cave.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
course. What could possibly be wrong? Okay, there is no cave over here. Game lies. Game tells nothing but lies. What's really funny is we're gonna get back and make the effing suit, and we're not gonna need it anymore. Because you will have completely explored anyway. Well, except for maybe the worms. Because we have to go back the other way in order to get to the worms. So, I guess it might not all be for nothing. Because you were too stubborn? No, because we were already here. Why was I going to turn back? I'm bad enough at directions anyway. What are the odds we find this place a second time? Which, I mean, we're going to have to do because we clearly have to, like, insert the cure into the thing. But what's the odds we find it a third time?
Hypothermia imminent.
Okay. Eventually in 40 minutes to an hour. How dare, yeah, that makes sense.
Seek fluid intake.
Mine. Not that one. I don't want that one. Mine. I missed. Frick you.
New technology acquired.
Where's the dang cave?
Hypothermia imminent.
Frick you. I'm working on it. Wait, didn't Sam say she put the cure nearby the Leviathan cave?
Spy Penguin online.
What distance can I be from it? Why do I sound like I'm freezing to death? Where'd he go? Frick. There he is.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Dangerous weather approaching.
Oh, we
Seek
need shell.
shelter.
Okay. Yeah, it's barely noticeable, but it is a tiny bit cold. I'm so scared to die of hypothermia here because I don't know how to get back. There we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, we didn't even have to go out to do that. I do like that it makes a really large water bottle, though. That's nice. Okay. Come on. Guys, we gotta find that crack where I was trying to send the penguin again. Please don't kill me, cha 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 cha. Please don't kill me.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Shelter seeked. I don't think I sent my penguin down here.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, there's nothing down here. Okay. Sure.
Agent of light.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your
Southeast of the
standing with the
Leviathan.
company. I don't want good standing with a trans gov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold, no more spine. Nothing that can be misused. All right.
Frick, we're about to die of...
Now's my time.
Frick!
I've got this.
Hypothermia imminent.
Frick you! Where's the effing cave? Up here! One of the Pengling research caves southeast of the Leviathan. Guys, what are the odds she meant in this cave specifically? Possible, right? Yeah, I don't think they put it in this cave. So see, she wasn't planning on killing herself because she said when they send me home. So something else happened. I know it was obvious. I was just pointing out that again. Southeast of the cave. Southeast of the Leviathan. Alright, this is effing southeast of the Leviathan. Frick. Not you. This is southeast. This is southeast, and we haven't been here. Small hole. Oh my god, it's in there. Okay, so So I guess I just sit here. Buddy, I need the heater to turn back on, please. I need to make sure it turns back on before I do this. Buddy. Okay, well, I guess I can technically... Is it possible? Nope, it doesn't work underwater. Oh, I think this is the one they wanted me to use.
Going undercover.
Hi, baby penguin.
Seek fluid intake.
You're fine. Companionship level. Why is it going down? What did I do? What did I do? Cure! Antidote!
Sam must have stashed this here. She was gonna use this antibacterial agent to neutralize the bacterium.
Okay, there's nothing else down here. With the other penguins? Oh. You're doing a great job, buddy.
Until next mission.
An injectable antidote. My inventory is full! No, it's fine. We'll get rid of the loot. Penguin stays with me. One sec. Need the penguin, yes. Nope, now is not the time. Nope. Nope, now is not the time to go exploring. We go and we do the injection and we go to bed. Plus, it's a high likelihood that we get lost. Gotta keep yourself on track. It is a work in progress.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, but there's a ladder here too. No, 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 no. Go back the way we came. Penguin, I need you to move. South, wait, it was south. Southeast, which means northwest. To get back to the cave. Alright, we just had to use the brain. I just heard him. I was like, no, 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 no.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Right. It's directly ahead. To the right. I really can't believe Alan hasn't had anything to say about this. Alan is just chill, so true. Alright, let's do this. For Sam. For her sister. Insert the antidote. Okay, now what? Yay! We did it! What does that do? Does it need a battery? Oh. Okay, guys, we got it. We're good. Go. Oh, frick.
I believe the antibacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
And we're sure this didn't come to life. Really? Boo! Boo! If it did, what would it do? I don't know. Something cool. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Wake up. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. anticlimactic. Like, they even mentioned the fact that it seemed like some people thought it was alive, and then you're just gonna do nothing with that? That much closer to Skyrim now. True. We're still not there, though, because we still have to make our alien friend a body and get off planet.
There I was, 500 meters below sea level.
Oh, we've already seen this. Interesting. Alright. Do you infusion? How dare you? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'll go grab my boy and we'll cuddle, and I'll do that. And then tomorrow, let's see about getting this body. For the record, we still don't know what we need in order to build the body, like what machine. Because none of our current machines build the body. So I'm wondering if it's just like, it's probably just an alien location. Zero history of forgetting. It's so true. Sorry, did you say something? But yeah, no, that was interesting. That, I did not expect to see, them imprisoned in frickin' Subnautica Below Zero. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, probably around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And we will be going worm hunting to find this last body part. So I'm sure that'll go great. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And see you guys again later. And things are better. Thank you.